Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions February 19, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. February 19, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Salah on television, he says the Iraqi dinar will regain its strength and the exchange rate will return to balance sooner or later. Frank. This is the finance minister telling the Iraqi citizens, hey, the Iraqi dinar will regain its strength. So you're trying to tell us that 1310 is going to be soon removed. 1310 is an imbalanced rate. What is balanced? Emo anything at 1 to 1 and above. Firefly. He also said this decision depends on completing the methodology of the financial and banking reforms. Frank. Consider this the final countdown. February 19, 2025 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK, a good one from Iraq. Parliamentary praise for the strategy to support national industry. This one talks about everything Sadani is doing. He is convinced they have one shot to fix things and give a new value to the currency of the people in Iraq. They are creating a juggernaut of a good economy in Iraq. February 19, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. The President of the Republic approves the amendment to the budget law. This was the main issues from the Kurdistan region in the monthly salary payments they were receiving for their share of the oil revenues. They wanted more in the budget. And so now they have it. I want everyone to know that the passing of this bill is not the oil and gas law and is not going to trigger the RV. February 18, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 Do you have any other friends in the area where you live that can go with you to exchange? Because if you go by yourself, okay, but if you go with other friends that have a lot of dinars too, all of a sudden what you're asking from the bank has even more power, more authority for them to waive it, fees and whatnot. February 18, 2025 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK. I know some group people are working but they won't tell me what they are doing. Just that they have their nose to the grindstone. I think that is positive. February 18, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Issue number 4814 of the Iraqi Gazette was published on February 17, 2025. Quote. Law No. 4 of 2025 First Amendment to the Federal General Budget Law of the Republic of Iraq. For the fiscal years 2023, 2024, 2025. No. 13 of 2023. Community comment. Great news. Has the budget been given to Parliament? Passed? The 2025 budget tables have not been sent to Parliament yet. Sadani is in control of all the timing emo. February 18, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman long little article packed full of information. It suggests that Iraq is fully ready to go. They got praise from the United States Treasury, U.S. Federal Reserve. They have the best accounting, consulting firms in the world working with them. Iraq has done everything they need to do. February 18, 2025 Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram article. Iraq's central bank will prohibit 5 banks from conducting US dollar transactions in an effort to combat money laundering, dollar smuggling, and other financial violations. This decision follows meetings in Dubai between Iraqi officials and representatives from the US Treasury and Federal Reserve. While the newly sanctioned banks can still operate and conduct transactions in other currencies, the inability to access US dollars severely limits their international financial activities. February 18, 2025 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK. The only fun news I saw in the Gazette was the $16 per barrel going to Kurdistan. And the budget tables are moving forward. February 18, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 I got a stronger feeling every day that I wake up, that a lot of the decisions of this reform are now being done by a far better leader. February 18, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Baby's mom normal schedule for the Gazette is Saturdays and Wednesdays. It was published in a special edition. They published amendments that were approved. It means that they agreed upon rates for Kurdistan and oil. Now we are just looking for a rate change. February 18, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Central Bank announces details of its meetings with the Treasury and the Federal Reserve. Quote. Iraq depend largely on the trust of international correspondent banks in the Iraqi banking sector. We emphasize the need to ensure that the official channels of this bank are adopted. To know the latest news and not to transmit incorrect news such as some Iraqi banks being subject to international sanctions and others. February 18, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. As usual, almost every report coming from Iraq has a conflicting report right behind it. Trust Sudani, not sources close to the PM. Article. Central Bank of Iraq denies sanctions. Quote, the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has denied reports that the United States has imposed sanctions on 5 Iraqi banks, emphasizing that no such measures have been officially implemented. However, the CBI has confirmed that it will ban 5 more local banks from engaging in US dollar transactions. Following meetings with US Treasury officials in Dubai, the CBI's denial comes amid growing speculation and conflicting reports. February 18, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. The President of the Republic of Iraq has signed the amendment to the budget law. It's waiting for the exposure of the exchange rate that's going to be in the Gazette. Does Iraq have a conversation with everybody before that, or it all around the same time? It's to be determined. Obviously they haven't moved oil at 1310. They haven't paid all the salaries at 1310. They haven't exposed the budget. Obviously they're doing something trying to keep it contained till down to the wire. February 18, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat. You can now clearly see that there has been massive corruption in Iraq, and with the US keeping the Iraq dinar artificially suppressed. The new President Trump has a new policy towards Iraq, and it is beginning to take form. This recent move of stopping the physical dollar cash flow to Iraq is apparent. This was a huge move. I was told many times already by my CBI contact that this crisis is at the heart of why the CBI cannot set the in-country revaluation rate to what they need to conduct the project to delete the zeros. February 18, 2025 Intel Guru Mark Z, via PDK, article. Reuters. Oil exports from the Kurdistan region will resume next week. Oil is flowing and money is moving. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon.